everybody, welcome to Castle Hives. My name's Brian. Today in the apiary, we're going to go through this back row of colonies here, check on a couple things here, so follow along this video, see what I have to do today. Alright y'all, so what I'm going to do here today, this here colony, what's the name? What if I name this colony? Those that watch know. So, and I'm going to give it away. This is the California Hive right here. I have a second box to add on to this colony. Really brooding out, so I want to just give them that room. That way I don't get into problems where they're running out of space and they want to swarm. I'm going to jump over to the very next hive, the Bee Castle. Nice hive that I got there, and I'm just going to check those supers, maybe look at a frame or two of brood just to make sure that the queen is still laying it up there, and then I'm going to get over into that Poly Hive. That's that hive that the last inspection I did, I found some cells that were, recently emerged. It's been about 9 or so days, I think, from the last inspection. I'll have to check videos. And I'm thinking that there was a virgin in there. If I don't find a queen, well, I'm going to introduce a frame of eggs, let them build one out, and, then I can always try and get a mated queen as well, just to speed up that process. So, let's just go down the line here. I want to check this one here real quick, and just go down the line and see what these colonies show me. All right, y'all. Check out the California Hive here. Let's see what they are doing. Set that lid down there. Now, I figured out a little trick with these lids. Wow. Wow. Watch this. I'll show you all what I do. This lid is designed so I can take that, set that right like that. Love that. So Apimaye really, they thought of, they thought of practically about everything. Good brood pattern on there. Bee bread in there. Solid brood. This was just kind of like an emergency split that I did. Look at that brood right there. Look at all of that. Nice young bees on there I see. Wow. Good brood right there. I think I hit this in just about the right time. If I would have waited until this brood emerges, this colony most likely would have been in some trouble. There is my beautiful queen from Uribe honeybees. Another beautiful frame here. A lot of young bees on here, I can tell. It's my queen up there. She's just looking, and this is another perfect frame. Perfect frame, and I'll show you why I say that is because you look around here and there is nectar, okay? Nectar. They're bringing in some pollen, and then you have that brood. So they're really caring for that young brood. Great frame. Okay, here we are. There we go. Now, up here you'll notice I have different frames. These are Apimaye's Pro frames, and I've got the Premier Extra Heavy Wax. So you slip that foundation in here, and these frames fit a lot better. I'm going to end up probably converting my Apimaye hives that I have over to these frames, but I wanted to get this in here. That way this colony has sufficient room. We're in a flow right now. They can hopefully get on up here. Those brood will emerge out. We'll have some nurse bees. They'll be building out some comb, and they can build out this this box as well. So let me close this back up and let's move on down the line. But California Hive is, well, it's doing pretty good. So let's jump on over to Bee Castle. All right, y'all. Let's see what Bee Castle shows us. Well, they're just starting to work them. Let me lift off all of this. Well, they've got some population, you see. Perfect time right here, y'all. I'm getting my Castle Hives frame holders. That's heavy also. Nectar. Well, and I'll tell you what, you know, if I get maybe a mediocre honey crop, does that bother me? No. Really, what I want them to do right now is pack these supers out, or these deeps, and I want them set for winter. Wow, good brood frame here as well. Look at that, got some cups. Another good brood frame. Jeez. This queen here is laying it up. All right, let me put this top box back together, and we're gonna move down to the lower. Wow, the amount of brood that this queen has laid up in this colony is crazy. All right, this frame here is nectar, and they're building it out. Next frame as well. This box here, I bet that thing weighs 80 pounds. That's something you got to consider when you're getting into beekeeping and you want to lift 8 frame boxes, or do you want to lift 10 frame boxes? This was given to me, so I'm lifting 10 frame boxes right here. Now this colony's doing really good. I saw some cups. Okay, I'm gonna just get it back together. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take the queen excluder off. Run this without an excluder and see what happens. Never done that. So we'll see what happens here. Let me get that on here and move on. All right. Bee castle's going back together. So this colony here, what it showed me was tons of brood. I found a couple practice cups in there. Well, they need some room. Hopefully, you know, they get up and start working on these supers. They have the space there. So, you know, my next inspection on this colony here, hopefully I see them up here and working these supers. I know we're in a little bit of a flow, so to me, you know, they're packing the deeps, that's good. But I want to get a little bit of a honey crop, so hopefully they start working these supers here shortly. So let's get on over to the Poly Hive. Really curious to see what we find over there, so come on over. All right, let's see what this Poly Hive shows me. I tell you what, y'all. There's not a lot of population there. Yeah, this colony's in trouble. I am putting money on the fact that this colony probably threw 1 or 2 swarms off from the population that's in here. Now, what I'm probably going to do is get back over into Bee Castle, because all the brood that's over there, and pull some back over here. Well, I'm wondering if I waited too long and I ended up dooming this colony. All right. Let me equalize. All right. All right, everybody. So what I did was pulled some frames of brood out of the Bee Castle, moved them over here. Now, this is where you see everything that I show. I honestly think I waited too long and I got into a situation here with this colony. It just, you know, oh well, happens. Won't be the last time I make a bad decision. Well, everybody, that's a wrap for today. So, we added a second box onto the California Hive. That's that 7-frame Apimaye. Okay, that colony's looking good. The bee castle, that colony also is looking really well. Got plenty of brood in there. You know, it's doing pretty darn good. I had a thumbnail, very last one, okay, says, is beekeeping this smooth, or something like that. This right here, I got too comfortable. Now, what I did is, and I know I had some viewers that said, Brian, why didn't you just pull a frame of eggs and put them over there if you were questioning if that hive had a queen? Well, I should have listened. I should have come back over the next day and put a frame of eggs in here. Probably what happened is this colony is just declining in population because it did not have a queen. Okay, you see the population in here is just very low. I put, you know, several frames, 4 frames of brood with some eggs from the bee castle over here just to equalize out. Hopefully that works. We will see. Now, if this colony continues to decline, then what I will do is just combine it out. You know, I can always bring another colony, combine it with this one, and just boost that colony so that, you know, we go into the winter strong. That's all I'm looking for. Now, it's a bummer that I don't have the supers on anymore. It happens. You know, if I end up going into the winter with 10 colonies and not 11, it's not a real loss. So, but that's where we're at today. It happens, and that's beekeeping, y'all. So keep following along, see what happens with this colony here. I'm just super curious now what's going to happen. So y'all take care, have a good day, and I'm going to get out of this suit and enjoy a good tea. So y'all take care until the next one.